Hey everyone, Peter B. Barker here. I'm gonna up and say this. For once today, I have disagreed with Demiga on something. I haven't seen his video. I'll probably watch it later, just to get further context in this. But he has titled it saying, Gaming in 2024 is dead. Yes, I will admit, gaming this year and, well, the past few years has been in a bit of a rough spot. With games like Avengers dying, Marvel Spider-Man 2 not really living up to people's hype, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League, killing itself practically on launch. And even more hyped games like Star Wars Battlefront Collection was a massive fail, which sucks because, being real with you, I grew up with the original Star Wars Battlefront games. Those games are near and dear to my heart. So to see both of those games be completely desecrated hurts me. But I'm not gonna sit here and say that they're dead, that gaming is dead, when it's not. Yes, the companies right now, they seem to be misguided on how they should present their games and how they should release their games. What kind of business models they should be prioritizing. Yes, I'm not saying the state of gaming right now is flawless. It's a fucking mess. But there have been some good stuff to come out of it. A lot more good stuff than bad. Oh, hey, I'm recording video. But, let's break it down. Yes, Marvel's Avengers was a huge fail. But then in that same year, we got Guardians of the Galaxy, which was a massive success. People love that game. Suicide Squad, yeah, is a massive failure, but in this same year, we got Helldivers 2, which right now is probably one of the most played games of the past decade. And not even on the bigger end of games, we've gotten smaller games like Lethal Company that have taken a storm in 2024. There are so many good things that have popped out of the past few years that justify gaming even in this current timeline, this current time zone. Like, yes, I'm not going to sit here and say that the gaming releases this past few years have been spotless, because no, I'm not going to sit here and say that. I myself was disappointed with a few of the games that have released this year. But I'm not going to sit here and say that gaming is dead when it's not. In my mind, it's just in a rough spot. It's not dead. We haven't gotten to ET levels of, oh god, we're in the apocalypse. But we haven't really hit that sweet spot of like the early 2000s when gaming was beloved. We haven't gotten to Halo Combat Evolved levels hype or peak. Like, I myself have been grinding and blasting ass in Helldivers 2. I love it. And even when with games that haven't even come out yet, I'm actually genuinely hyped for some of the games that are coming out, that are being released. With Terminator Survivors, like, that's a day one for me. Like, I don't care what people think about it, what other people say about it, or how others will review it, but that's going to be a day one for me, because I'm a die-hard Terminator fan. Like, Terminator is my ride or die franchise. I have seen every goddamn movie. I have seen every season of Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles. And I have played just about all of the Terminator video games that have been released. I love Terminator. So, I am genuinely excited and hyped for Terminator Survivors. And also, another one I'm looking forward to, Dune Awakening. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the biggest fan ever of Dune. I haven't seen the original movie, nor have I read the books that they're based off of. But I did enjoy the first part of the Dune movie. I do want to watch the second part before I play the video games, any of the video games. But I did enjoy what I saw in the part 1 of Dune. I liked the kind of atmosphere they were building up for it. So, to get an MMO set in that universe, sign me up. I'd be interested in immersing myself in that universe. The only thing that would make that better for me is if they made it in VR. Oh, that's another thing to mention about the current state of gaming. If gaming was dead, we wouldn't have a massive rise in VR gaming. VR gaming now is better than it ever has. It's better than when it first started, in my opinion. Like, we have come a long way from when virtual reality was first even considered. Like, I don't know if any of you guys will remember the Virtual Boy, but that thing was a heaping pile of dog shit. And now, so many decades later, in the future, that same concept has been turned into a multi-million-dollar revenue-building engine with the MetaQuest, the Valve Index, the PSVR, and the fact that we're even getting an Xbox VR headset. Sure, it's a Xbox-branded MetaQuest, but still, it's Xbox connected. You're able to play Xbox games on it, which is going to be pretty awesome. And it comes with a special edition controller. Like, I don't know about you, but I might actually wait to save up to get one and get one of those, in my opinion. Like, sure, I was already thinking about getting a MetaQuest 3, but I want to get an Xbox-branded MetaQuest 3. Alright? But we're getting off topic here. Gaming is not dead. It is far from being considered dead. Maybe it's injured. Like a slight broken leg or so. but it is not dead. It can be saved. It can turn itself around. If companies start listening to the people that they're selling their products to and stop pushing this back-assward business model, then they can pull things together and bring it back to where people were happy with gaming again. Like, I know a lot of you probably gave me shit for saying that I loved the newest Saints Row game, but I genuinely had a good reason why I loved it. Because instead of prioritizing fucking back-assward monetization and prioritizing my monetization over fun, they gave you an arcadey early 2000s style shooter that was so much fun. They prioritized fun over money because they gave you most of the DLC for the game for free. I don't know many companies that do that. I really don't. And if personally, I'd be thinking if you guys wanted video games that didn't push battle passes and fucking tokens and super credits down your throat, then you guys would love Saints Row, the newest Saints Row. But people decided that because it's woke, that they want nothing to do with it. Personally, I didn't care about the wokeness. I barely even noticed it. So, I enjoyed it. And personally, I feel like more games should follow that direction. Because if more video games start looking in that direction, thinking, oh, people want more fun video games that prioritize fun, not money. People want that. We should prioritize that. Like, it's kind of sad when I'm over here being the voice of reason on YouTube. It really is. Like, I know DH Nation called me a Disney shill because I defended the MCU. Watched his video. That was fucking hilarious. That was genuinely hilarious. Like, favorite, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.